Hello everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Mass Effect 2. And oh my god, we just finished the last episode, right? We just finished the last mission, which was we had come back from Tachanka and Tim wanted to talk to us because he had a whole thing that he needed to bring to our attention, and that was that there was a collector ship that was disabled by the Turians. A collector ship, a huge deal, right? Which we were like, okay, this is a great opportunity. We can go in there, we can find out if any information about them as like the collectors and how they function, how they work, like all this stuff, right? But then also the fact that we could probably learn how they get through the Omega 4 relay, which was the big thing, because the collector homeworld and all that, and basically the whole thing we've been trying to do is to find a way to get through that Omega 4 relay, and this is a great opportunity for that, right? So we go. We investigate. The ship is disabled. It is powered down. There's no power. We go on, and we find out, well, one, we learn that it's very gross. Like, the whole ship is very, like, we brought Jack and Grunt, right? And she regarded it as, like, oh, it's like an insect hive. And it really was. It was all, it was basically a ship filled with, like just organic material. They were like those little the pods that we saw on Horizon, where they put the colonists in and they were taking them back onto the ship, and like we're going through and we find out that not only were there a bunch of experimentations going on with the humans, right? Piles of bodies, like real fucked up shit, right? We find out that they were also experimenting on themselves, on the collectors. They were experimenting on their own thing. And we had Edie check through the ship, and basically we find out that the collectors were actually looking through like human DNA specifically and trying to find similarities and stuff. Like there's like this weird, like, why though, why, and only for her to discover that the collector DNA has a special little thing in there that is unique to them, that no other species has except for one, and that one is the Protheans. The collector DNA has a unique, it was like a quad something. That was science words, but that was similar to the Prothean. It was exactly the same as the Prothean because no other species in existence has that. And so we deduced that the fucking collectors are actually Protheans the entire time. They've always been Protheans. The collectors are Prothean. They are Protheans. They're twisted, modified, genetically altered and changed Protheans. And they were all this was done to them by the Reapers. Which is insane, because we thought the Reapers had wiped out the Protheans, completely obliterated them. But no, what they actually did was enslave them. They actually took them, they twisted them, and they've been using them. Why, though? Why? I mean, obviously, like, right, oh, you stopped us, well, taking your enemy and twisting them into working for you, that's some fucked up shit, which I could totally believe the Reapers would do, but to what end? I don't know. Exactly, because if the collectors are collecting humans, then they're working for the Reapers, so the Reapers are by extension doing this, but to what end? That's the big question still. To what end? It's very interesting. But that wasn't even the biggest. That was the big thing. That was a huge thing, right? But the twist of it all was the fact that the whole time it was an actual trap, which I had suspected at the beginning because it seemed too easy, right? But it was a trap. the collectors intentionally shut down the ship and sent out a fake distress signal, which Tim had gotten and sent us in, only for it to be known that Tim knew it was fake, knew it was a trap, and he sent us in anyway under the bullshit, that we wouldn't have done it. It would have been compromised in some way. Something. If he had actually told us the truth, we wouldn't have fucking handled it the way we did. But, so more shady shit from him. Unexpected? No, not at all. We had a feeling it was. Right? But this ship in particular being the one that was on Horizon, which was then also confirmed to be the ship that blew up the original Normandy at the beginning of this game. The beginning of this fucking game. The ship that shot the Normandy out of the sky, out of space, blew everything up. All of it. Killed us. Was all done by this ship. The same ship that was on Horizon and the same ship that we just visited. This is all so fucking suspicious now. Because one, in my mind, I'm like, if they're... Because we're going to get into this. I promise. I'll just have a lot of thoughts from everything in the last one. Like, okay, so this ship... The collectors are working for the Reapers. The collectors are Protheans. The collectors are working for the Reapers, right? We stopped Sovereign last time. In Mass Effect 1. So the fact that they would send a collector ship to hunt down Shepard would make sense, right? I would think so. Or if they happen to find Shepard, something like that. But the whole time, this collector ship and Harbinger have been fucking stalking us. They've been trying to get to us. Right? They've been doing their own thing. Right? Collecting the humans and everything. But every time we have a chance to, be caught up with them, they want it. They want it. They came to Horizon because we were going to be there. So it's like this whole thing is really made me... I'm like rethinking how the beginning happened. Because how did the collectors find out where we were? Like, it could have just been like, we just came across them, but that's not how it's been. So I don't know. It's suspicious. I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. It's all weird now.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
And I don't know why.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Worried? You do care. Like the entire crew. Edie saved us. They didn't need her. Well, of course she cares.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
Goddamn. What about me?
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Still could have hugged us. Let's have dinner. Me too. There isn't. I love there's always some smart ass answer. Let's have dinner. Why not?
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. Lead the way.
I did not see this coming. Oh, this was fun.
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
That was really quick. Well, she stayed up late. She tired. That was a whole... it's now been another day, but... That's nice. That was cool. Just a cool hangout.
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Oh my god. Yes, please. Please. I can't bear to lose them again.
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
That's so nice of her. So Kelly is a real one. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. I can rest easy knowing my fish will be taken care of. Thank God. But I forgot to talk to her after Tachanka. God damn it. I completely forgot. Because I got wrapped up in the whole Tim thing.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Holy shit, everyone's got something going on.
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Garrus received news that put fire in his eyes. So, so Garrus is... Oh boy. Shit. Well, you know, those are all related to their, to the loyalty missions we got, but it is interesting the way she says all of that. Oh my god, we got so many. Glad you're okay. Kate Bowman. That's nice. Shepard, I called in some favors and found out how to get to you and what you're working on. We got a big celebration planned for the anniversary of you and the others saying Terra Nova. Last year we added a memorial for you too. I guess that was premature, huh? Funny. I figure finding out who's attacking colonies is why you had to go undercover, so I won't invite you to come give some speech or anything, but I wanted you to know that all of us living on colonies are worried about what's happening in the Terminus systems. I'm really glad you're there to help. There's a lot of crazy military talk going around. I'm glad someone's there who's not gonna take the easy way out. Thanks, Kate Bowman. Aw. That's so nice. I love that. Well, she actually reached out to us. So cool. I love these. I love the messages. These are so neat. From Martin Burns. Commander Shepard. Udina said this would reach you. I wanted to let you know. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You remembered. You talked them down, and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you. I took this job for the pull and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone, something good to put on my resume. And I was wrong. We all serve humanity our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics who just received their reparations. Those letters should really be coming to you. Just thought you should know. Good luck. We're taking some political heat, so I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful. But if you need me, I won't let you down. Martin Burns, Chairman, Subcommittee of Transhuman Studies. I'm so glad that there was actually a mess, because we heard about him. We heard about it on the news, that he finally, he fought for the biotics and got the reparations, which is like, hell yeah, fucking fantastic. But then he actually gave us he actually sent us a message about it. That's so cool, because we did do that in Mass Effect 1, and we saved him, and we basically, we not sided with the biotics, but we were like, look guys, they've been like treated like shit and abused and kind of taken advantage of in this whole thing, and it's just like, it's real fucking bad. And he was like, you know what, make a good point. Love that shit. Shaman Erdnot, yo, to Grunt's commander. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Grunt, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Kurgan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're gonna survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you're gonna get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman or not. You all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. God damn. But, hate these things, but you need to hear this. I mean, Yeah, right? Like, our people are dying. Survival over tradition. If we're gonna survive as a people, they need Grunt. That's pretty fucking... That's... I mean, he's the perfect Krogan, right? He's the perfect Krogan. He's the key to their survival. Hell yeah, Grunt. So if he wants to do that, back from female camp. Or not Darg. Dear human. The clan leader told me to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Warlock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't. Unless I go into Blood Rage or something. I gotta go to the female camp after I recovered. And it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the Blood Pack before this happened. I'm gonna stay here instead. Or not Darg. Scout second class. Oh, this is the guy we saved. Hell yeah. He got to go to the female camp after I recovered. It was pretty good. Nice. Still alive. Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. Not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet out here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. Still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya. Ilium, Law Enforcement. That's cool. I'm actually really glad that we heard back from her, since we left, because we gave her the info on the Volus guy, but yeah, I mean, fucking Justicars, really fucking cool, and so, I mean, the way she even talked about it too, right? Even at the time, was like their regard, like she's like, I looked up to them. You know, you look up to them as like heroes and stuff. Like they're really fucking cool. And they are. They are cool. But see, I never looked at this. Somebody mentioned it on one of the previous videos in the comments that like as we upgrade the ship, we can actually see everything on here. And that's exactly true. Look, you got the armor upgrade, the shield upgrade, probe upgrade, sensor upgrade. The N8 cannon that Garrus put in. That's really cool.
How may I help you, Commander?
I didn't mean to talk
That'll
to
be
you.
all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Right? It's just really cool. Because at the beginning, before we got any upgrades, it was just like just the Normandy. But as we got the upgrades over time, it's a neat little detail. I think that's really cool.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
God damn it, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Shit, maybe... Well, because they were created to run the Citadel, but it makes you think because, yeah, the Protheans... The Collectors are twisted and warped, and they are being used by the Reapers. But the fact that the Keepers were designed to open the relay on the Citadel means that they could have very well been their own thing, warped by the Reapers, and their entire purpose was redesigned to be on the Citadel. Fuck, that can make so much sense.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What about the squad?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander.
Okay,
I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Does he have anything to say about the...
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
Okay,
That's
just wanted
it for
to
now.
see if there was anything
See you, Commander.
new since that, because this is a huge thing. And I like how everyone on the ship knows, at least, right? Like, they're casually talking about how the collectors were Protheans. Just like, you know, we're not keeping that a secret. Which I guess is a good thing. I wouldn't want that. At least from our crew, right? But, let's go see. Anyone has anything to say? Especially now that we've done your mission. So I want to...
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
Yeah, hopefully less torture. We kept the information and the research that he did, right? So that'll be something, at least. But yeah. What about the research? You're awfully relaxed. What about the research?
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Okay. He's like, yeah, I got the data. It's back there somewhere. I'm not fucking worried about that right now. Cool. Fair enough. I don't imagine you're gonna have anything to say until we do your loyalty mission. So, gonna go ahead and talk to everybody else, or the ones that we need to talk to, right? Which is gonna be our boy Garrus, Samara, and then down here for Tali, and then I think. And I think after Samara, we're good. Well, let's talk to Garrus first, just because he's right over here. You guys have anything to say?
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
That makes you think, right? Because maybe they don't actually even look like that. Maybe that's not what the Protheans actually looked like. It could be, right? But they're like they were like modified on a genetic level. So,
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him.
oh shit, yeah.
There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
Oh shit. Fuck yeah. Fade. He's an expert. Sidonus was talking with this guy.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Yep, because it was working. It was working. His resistance and him being Archangel and that whole thing was going really well until this fucking guy worked his way in, right? Became part of the team, and then completely fucked everything over.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life.
Oh god.
He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
That's badass, though.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Hey, I mean, we went after the Doctor in Mass Effect 1. You were chasing, like, fuck that guy, too. So, like, hey, I'm on board.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
I'll always take the time to help you, Garrus. You're my man. Always. Okay, now let's go... Let's see, well, I guess we could talk to Zaid, too. Just kind of go around the rounds to everybody, but... Samara. Hi.
I am glad you came.
Yep.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
I understand. I'll do what I can. Take your time.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her.
Oh,
She's
shit.
been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Fair enough. Because, yeah, we got the ship info, because she was chasing this person. We gave her the name of the ship, so now she's been able to find her. Morinth. Urgency, location, importance.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I'd feel bad if we fucked up that. Right, if she got lost again.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Damn. I mean, I had to go back there anyway, so that's gonna be interesting. The Afterlife nightclub.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Oh my god. Okay, I thought this was just like, just somebody that she like knew about and was like, okay, well this is, you know, she did something and then has been on the run. I didn't realize this has been 400 years. 400 years and you've never caught this person? That's insane. The most important thing in my life, and the whole reason she became a Justicar is because of this person. That's crazy.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
Damn. That's a badass name. Why the special name? Sounds like you. That's an interesting thing, right? Because, I mean, it's a good point, right? She kills without mercy, but she probably has, she follows a code at least. And it's more like corruption. But still, it is really just like, okay, you're doing a bad thing, dead. That's it. No questions asked. Sounds like, I kind of want to see what she says.
You're dangerous too.
As are you. But she is different. Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Oh. Shit. Okay. When she mates with you, she kills you basically. She's like, you do the mind meld and it's not like the intimate like, ooh, oh, well, yeah. It's like fucking overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain, and then you die. Jesus.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
Ooh.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
Shit. So the whole concept is she's not doing this on purpose exactly? Like, not, maybe she is, but I'm saying like when she does the mating thing, like that's not really in her control. Like the overpowering and the hemorrhaging, like that's just what happens. Like she's not trying to do it, but she's still initiating the mate.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure. but not a sympathetic one.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, like she's not relishing in it. Kinda. Like she knows what she's doing and she's intentionally keep wanting to do it. Whereas the other two chose seclusion so that they didn't have this situation.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
Oh, she addicted. Damn. That sucks. So she's like, yeah, compulsion. Like she needs a hit.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
Fuck. So when you're diagnosed with this, they're like, hey, you're gonna live alone, but you're gonna be real comfortable and it's gonna be fine. You're gonna be safe. Everyone else is gonna be safe. It's gonna be fine. Or you can choose to not do that. And they take that refusal as, okay, you're addicted to this and you're basically love killing your mates, and bam, there you go. No redemption. It's extreme.
They have to choose between prison and death?
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Mordin does not want to be cured, she won't be.
Like I get it. This isn't a sort of like, oh, she's the fact that it's addictive. That's the core of all of it. It's not so much that she wants to, it's that she needs to. She feels the need to. She needs to. Is she that dangerous? I can see why she's dangerous.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
Oh shit. Let's go get her.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
Fucking stop. Are you... I'm sorry. Her own daughter is... That's so sad. Holy shit. This monster. She's my daughter. Damn, so her own daughter got diagnosed with this and then ran, and she became a Justicar to hunt down her own daughter for 400 years. That's so sad.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
So the 3 people, the 3 Asari that have this affliction, are all 3 her daughters? Like, that's not a question. Like, all 3 are her daughters. That's wild. Fuck. And they were like, okay, we're gonna imprison the other 2. Do you want prison? You want to hang out? No? Okay. And then she ran. That's so sad.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
Shit.
Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
It's not pity. It's because I understand. Because that is... I know you don't have room for pity. You can't, because you're on a mission the Justicar mindset needs to be focused. You can't think too much with the emotions.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
God, it's so fucking sad. Cry me a river. Jesus.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
What a fucking sentence. It's so sad. Holy shit. She's like, okay, I can finally live with my family, relax, have a good life, enjoy things. And it was all ripped away. And now, not only was it taken away, but she has to destroy her own children, which is like, fuck, man.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
This took a fucking turn. God, that's such a sad sentence. But we'll help you, because this is your mission.
We'll go find Morinth.
Fuck. Alright, back to Omega for that less... Not the fun time I was hoping it would be.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Hopefully, bud. Shit, dude. Samara's own fucking daughter. That is... I can't... That is so unexpected. Fuck.
Hey, got a minute? So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date. I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
Look, I don't know. Was it a date? I think it was like a friend date with Kelly.
I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I think... Yeah, because we've already looked at everything in here, and she said her new thing. So we... Is there an Edie? Is there an Edie in here? I didn't look for it the first time we came in here. I guess not. Okay. Thane. Buddy.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
You're not a typical assassin. How'd you get this job? You don't seem confident. Is it gonna be the same things?
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
God damn. 6?
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
They were training me. An investment. Jesus.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Regretted their need for...
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
I've never seen one in water. But, I mean, yeah. Can you imagine just a Hanar with a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What is... They rescued us from extinction. So basically, it's kind of like a deal. Like, they saved you, so you kind of helped them.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The Hanar sound like wimps. Sounds like slavery to me.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Sorry. So, okay, so it's like it is like a symbiotic relationship, but it's more out of not courtesy, but it's like out of thanks because they did help them.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here they are, but if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
That was intense. Jesus. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed from the light of heaven. God. So poetic. God, Thane, man. But no, so that's kind of what I imagine, right? They're water based, so them being able to move in the water, and just like him saying it, like they're so fast and just natural in the water. Totally makes sense.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
Billions. That's insane. The Hanar sent hundreds of ships to rescue them. Damn.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
God, that's fucking sad. Shit.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away.
Ooh.
My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
What was that? Okay, because that's the second time he did it, so it's like... Huh.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
You never waste my time. And you are a joy to have.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Okay, I think... Yeah, I think we've asked him everything.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay. I'm glad we came and talked to him. Not that I was not going to, but... actively having that conversation is really cool. I don't know, just really any of the insight into our crew and to all these guys, I think is just really awesome. Just really see into their thoughts and get to know them more as people.
Back for another lesson.
Always.
Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
Yeah, when you really think about that, the fact that the Reapers not only took the Protheans, but then they warped them and now they're slaves, that whole thing really does make, small petty battles look like nothing.
I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight.
Alright, it was pretty badass.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Damn. But, oh, literally, yeah, Thresher Maw on foot, wild. Wild shit. I don't imagine he's gonna... Got anything to say, Grunt?
Not Grunt. I like it.
Oh, that's right, yeah, we did this.
That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Hell yeah. I mean, I understand. No, Uvink, fuck that guy. Douchebag. And he turned on us too, so fuck him. But no, I'm glad we could do a follow-up with Grunt after finishing his loyalty thing. We did this to calm you down. No, because he's got drive now. It's not out of his control. He wants to. It's different than before where he had this like need to, and he's like, I don't know why I feel like this. Now it's like he's like, oh no, I can focus it.
Can you focus that on our real enemy? Or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Fuck yeah. Someday it'll end. It has to. No shortage there.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I also like that he wears the armor in the ship too. That we change it too. I love him. He's so cool.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tali's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
Oh my god.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
I gotta watch out for myself. There's too many women around here. The ratio's off.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
I'm fucking sorry.
I'm scared, Shepard.
Why? That's crazy. They're crazy. What are the charges? They're crazy.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
It's not I mean, yeah, full faith, but like you wouldn't do that. That's ridiculous. How could there possibly be enough evidence or any evidence?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Yeah, you got permission to hang out with us. Like literally, so what the fuck? Especially because, like, we got the message after we came back, right? We got the message from her own father. Not from her father, but from the Admiralty Board. I don't know if that was from her father, specifically, but her father is on the Admiralty Board. So the fact that she's being accused of treason is fucking wild.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Well, they're not gonna convict you because it's fucking horseshit. But, like, cause her father's on the board, and because of that, it jeopardizes his judgment, so he's gonna have to step off. He can't actually be a judge. But I would imagine he's also calling bullshit.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
God damn it. That's such fucking shit.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Oh, that's smart. I guess from their perspective, right? We don't have enough people to execute people. Like we can't be doing that. You know, because then their numbers are just going to dwindle, right? So that's crazy. So the exile can have children, and the children can go to the fleet. The parent will never come back. How common is this?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Oof. She had good intentions. Good intentions... I mean, yeah, that's the way the saying goes, right? The path to hell is paved with good intentions. But yeah, the fact that she gave to the Batarians who were going to upgrade, but they actually were like, hey, pirate group, here's how to get past the fleet defenses. Go get your shit.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Jesus. Holy crap. I mean, I guess, like, it's sad that she died, but she was like, she took the responsibility of, like, her mistake, her situation into her own hands. Took out the pirates.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Damn. The worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Oh, come
I'll
on.
program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Oh, so we're actually gonna head over there in the Valhallan Threshold. So we're gonna go over to the migrant fleet. The fleet we've never seen before. Interesting. That's gonna be... I mean, I wish under better circumstances these visits are happening, but it's unfortunate.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
Yep.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
Cool. Straightforward. Real quick. Yeah, because we gotta start doing their missions, and luckily we're 2 down. Oh, nope, this way. We're 2 down, handful others to go. Right, because we gotta do Kasumi, Samara, Garrus, Miranda's. Gotta do Jack's, Tali's, Zaid's. Basically everybody's. Right? And I already fed the fish, but now Kelly's gonna do that for us, which is really nice. No more messages, right? Make sure, okay. Cool, so... Galaxy map, what are we looking at? So, I understand now. I've been, Allure? Is this where we got just sent to? Did I... what... Oh, I'm so stupid. I was actually baffled, like, why are we here? How did we get here? That's right. Joker told Edie to warp us anywhere but the collector ship. And so she just picked a random place. Bam, here we are. That makes sense now. I get it. Okay. So I guess since we're here, we might as well check out these planets. Partholon. Same. A large planet composed of ice surrounding a rocky core. Partholon retains trace gases of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crushing gravity makes for an inhospitable stay and makes most mining infeasible. However, its orbit proximity to the mass relay in the system means space travelers will, for the next few years, use it for a gravitational slingshot to add speed on their way to and from Caliston. Okay, so they hit the atmosphere to like fling them even faster. Cool. Oh, also for the sake of this, as you can see, we're off the charts because I do want to read every planet, so we're not going to be skipping that, right? I want to check out all the planets all the systems, and I now know that the clusters are within the system. I understand how it works now. I know, this far into the game. That's me. But, I went and got the mod too, because I don't really like modding the games. I think it should be, I at least, during the initial playthroughs, right, authentically how the game is made. You know, don't really mess with anything. But this isn't really changing anything other than getting rid of the monotony. That is this.
Probe away.
And instantly depletes it. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. It's gonna save us so much time. I hit the wrong thing. But it is. Now I don't have to do like weird probing in between episodes. We just do them right here. Caliston. Like the red. The hostile moon, Caliston is the largest satellite of the gas giant Cernus Cernunos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element 0 within the molten sulfur mantle. Eldenfell Ashland Energies was a company. Mining operations have made it the largest source of Starship Drive Core material in the Attican Traverse. Caliston is racked with the volcanism due to tidal stresses from Cernunos. Fucking stupid. I can't. Because of weak solar output, plant-like life on Caliston is non-carbon based and photosynthetic, but silicon based and thermosynthetic, requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares when Balor can double or triple in luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible here, and Caliston's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds. I would imagine, this seems like a wild place. I would want to see what it looks like on the surface. That sounds wild, right? 30 degrees Celsius, 21.5-hour days, 21.5-hour years. Oh.
Launching probe.
God, it's so much easier. It's so easy. God damn. It's comfortable too. Okay. Cernunos. This is a sizable gas giant with a hydrogen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture due to its close stellar location and a rare phenomenon. It is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such a range. While nothing could survive on the surface of a planet with such crushing gravity, Cernunos moon, Caliston, is habitable. Cernunos is skimmed for its abundant hydrogen, and refineries on Caliston process it into metastable metallic form for use as starship fuel. So it's like kind of both.
Probe away.
Or it, not both, but it like this is skimmed for hydrogen, and then the moon is used to process. Interesting. Pretty close together too, so convenient. Alatha. A tiny rock planet, Alatha is noted for its frigid temperatures and crushing nitrogen and krypton atmosphere. Lying out beyond the former belt, there's little to recommend it. So it's really just kind of here. A tiny rock planet. Negative 72 Celsius. Goddamn. 57-hour days. Shit.
Probe away.
Got so much. So many resources. This is good because we have a lot of upgrades. Oh god.
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Can we? How close are we for these? Oh shit, what is this? Tactical Mastery. Through intensive training, Shepard can learn to use a single bonus power. Obtaining more loyalty squad members will increase the number of powers available for Shepard. Shepard can complete this research project multiple times. Each time the project is completed, we learn a new bonus power. And any points already spent transfer to the newly selected bonus power. What? Wait a minute. We can use the same powers of our squad mates, but for ourselves. Is that what that is? Received advanced training in a new power. What? I'm gonna have to try that out, see how that actually goes, but holy shit. All Krogan squad members get 50% more health. Goddamn. Scientist named Okir designed a retrovirus that matches the Krogan genetic code, modifying the gene sequence of the virus and injecting a small amount into a Krogan can introduce a change in that genetic code. Grunt is a beast. So much health. Okay. Oh, this is so good. We got so many. All the resources. Oh, this has made this so much faster. Shield upgrade. Shepard shields take 20% less damage. Cerberus has achieved limited success in studying Geth shield technology. Scientists don't completely understand why, but it seems like Geth shields are not as vulnerable to incoming projectiles. A breakthrough is imminent, however, and it is possible to make a modified mass effect field generator that mimics this technology. Yes. Urgency shielding. Oh yeah, this is the one. Unity restores member shields to full strength. That's what we've been wanting. Just didn't have the resources for it. Increase tech power damage? Yes. We do it. Okay, we need a lot more EZO. Okay, let's do this. And then... Okay, cool. Alright, let's go probe around more.
No messages for you, Commander.
Cool. Good shit. Shotgun damage 3 of 5. And then... So we get more money because we gotta go back to Tachanka, right? If we do have more money now, luckily, based on some of the missions we just finished, so we should be able to buy some of those upgrades. Should be a good thing. I don't think we need... We're good on fuel. Why is this... Am I missing a planet? Is it this thing? It is. I was like, 80%. Hold on. It's so tiny. Brez. A member of the Fomor Belt. Brez is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of starships and handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation from Calistan can be found here. Negative 146. Good God. Jesus.
Probe away.
What do we get? Sweet. God, we have a lot of iridium. Like a lot. Yeah, we're good. We got so many probes. Let's fly our way over here. It's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing we got the fuel upgrade. We're going to be going through them. I know we're going to have to take some time to go through all these systems and, like, really scan these planets, get the resources. Because there's a lot. There's a lot. Goddamn. Alformus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant Alformus. Right? Alformus. At its Helium-3 refueling station is destroyed in an attack by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted no more immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the station. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the Aesir system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platform should not expect Alliance military intervention in case kidnapping or other violence. So basically, not considered vital to the stability of the system. And so, basically because of that, if you're working on the Helium-3 platforms, in case there's kidnapping or murdered all the other crazy shit, Alliance military will not do shit. Basically, good fucking luck. You're on your own. That is... Oof. That fucking sucks. Sheer. Sure, Sheer. A remote rock planet Captain Ice, Sheer has been exploited by Arvunin corporations for its minerals. Home to gold veins, which are used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry, and cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys. Sheer shows no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exportation process cheap. So, good minerals, good stuff. Well, we're gonna go ahead and deplete that in one go. See, now there's no reason for anyone else to be there because we took it all. You're welcome. You can go home now. What do we got here? Agnin. A hothouse planet. Agnin's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green color in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid ever reaches the surface. Agnin's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. 684 degrees Celsius. Good God. Holy shit. That's insane.
Probe launched.
We can now afford the shotgun extra rounds. Great, we have almost 100,000 iridium. God damn. Shit. Let's go. Dronin? A sizable hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line. Dronin is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years. It's a long time. Significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. Damn. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. That's massive. Dronin has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alia, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. Wow. Progress.
Launching probe.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is there another one? Yep, there you go. There's another couple out here. We're only at 66. Ooh, good show. Tamgauta. The outermost planet of the Aesir system, Tamgauta, is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere is long since frozen into fields of dry ice. That looks really cool. Negative 216. God damn. To go around this, it is 275 years. Fuck. 65-hour days.
Launching
Alright, we got? A lot of palladium. Sweet. God, this is so efficient. I know everyone's saying like, oh, you should get it. It's gonna make it so much better, and it did. This is insane improvement. Right, right? Let's see. Shasu is a dwarf giant, a dwarf planet. A dwarf giant. A dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected by Agnan during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, Agnan had a magma ocean covering much of its surface, and the liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. The theory is that during this cooling, Shasu first orbited Agnan, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Dronin. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere, attracting spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnan, evident in its high sulfur content. As dark.
Probe away.
This is good. I mean, look, we just spent a bunch of it and we've already got us so much back. I know it's gonna be like, oh, you should have done this the whole time, and I'm like, you're right. You're right. I should have. And I know I said it earlier, right? I said it earlier in our playthrough of just like, I think it is cool that the planets are a little bit more interactive, right? Like, it's not just like going, reading, and then you click scan, and then it's like, oh, look what you got from the planet. But I can understand the sheer massive amount of probing that goes in with this game. Like all of these, you're just running through and you're probe one planet, the next planet. I understand, like, conceptually it sounds neat. In practice, at this volume, it becomes tedious very quickly. Solveig. Thrivaldi. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Thrivaldi's refueling stations provide helium-3 for commercial spacecraft visiting the system. It has 9 known moons and many smaller bodies in its rings. Travel advisory. Recent attacks by pirates have targeted Thrivaldi's refueling stations. Authorities list the perpetrators at large. Travel is not recommended. Don't do it.
Probe away.
Not too many resources. Oh, we can afford the med bay upgrade. Like, I would... At the end, once we've upgraded really everything we could, I would get the med bay upgrade just to have it, but I still wouldn't use it, right? So I still like the nature of the scars changing, even though like we've been Paragon a lot. But ooh, Surtur. Those are all Norse names, Nordic names. Surtur is a small but dense desert planet close to its parent star. All but traces of its nitrogen carbon monoxide atmosphere have burned away, leaving it cooler than similar planets in other systems. Robo-mining has proved lucrative, as it has developed significant deposits of beryllium and palladium. It's pretty. It's a lot of palladium. A lot of palladium. It's good shit. Hell yeah. What we got here?
An anomaly.
Samara. Surtur's moon, Samara. Oh, that's fun. Because they were the two, yeah. Surtur's moon, Samara, has been used for many generations to monitor its parent star, Solveig. It has no atmosphere to interfere with solar observational equipment, which is critical at this juncture. The star recently showed signs of erupting prematurely into a red giant. In preparation for the day when the critical warning goes out, the extranet channel from Samara's research station is given top priority through the comm buoys in the system. The chances of such a signal being received over the sun's magnetic interference at that time is low, but relegating it to a lower channel proved politically untenable. Great. Because that's cool. Like the Surtur and Samara, and then the fact that there's a day coming where the sun goes critical and basically, yeah.
Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shielding failure.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Oh shit. I was like just listening to it and I'm like, oh my god. It's happening. The thing. Samara. Planetary scans indicate that Samara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in colony's magnetic shield. Shield must be reactive to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. Shit. Do we land? That's probably the right thing to do, right? Shit. God damn it. It's happening. It's the thing that we just read that could happen is kind of happening. Not like it's not turning into, you know, the red door is not blowing up, but the shields are down, and so they're all exposed. That's wild. Don't look right at it. It's not good for your eyes. But like, look kinda at it. I love that you kind of see like the waves on it and everything. That's so cool. No, I just wanted to look down. Look at that. That's crazy how far up this is. I know, like, that's space, right? There's ones over there. I'm sorry, I know this is like an emergency situation, but like, this is cool. We haven't gotten to do a lot of this. You know, just like random landing on planets situation. This doesn't look good, but I couldn't imagine working here. This would be insane. You just fall. Ugh. I hate it. It's so, oh god, it's so high up. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Now I thought about it. I hate it. What the hell happened here? Broken generator. Oh, palladium. Okay, that's normal defense. Station Central Control Terminal. Okay. Right, this one. You and you. Boom, boom. And that. Cool. Alright, just like that. Permission to enter? Thank you. I guess that's pretty decent security. I don't think anyone's gonna, like, jump over it, but... Okay. Shield control. Shield generator. No. Control switch? No. Okay, I guess we gotta bypass shield control completely. Huh. Okay, well this screen turn? Oh, it did. Generator overheating. Oh god. Ah. Did it work? Did I cool it? Okay. So do I go... Shield generator. Activate? There's an order that I have to do this, and I'm... Okay, this is on now. Ship cannot be activated because the generator is offline. Okay. So control switch. Okay, now it's online. Is that doing its thing? And then we can bypass shield control? Or no, do we go back to here? Oh. I see. I had to get the little lights in the floor. Got it. I was like, okay, I'm looking for something. There's a detail I'm missing. I found it. Okay, this one. Boom, boom, bang, that. Cool. We good? Did we save this station? That's a big shield. Oh my god, that's huge. Oh, just like that. Alright. Restore magnetic shield, keeping Samara colony safe from catastrophic solar activity. Credit reward transferred from Samara colonists. Hell yeah. Nice. Well, that felt nice. That felt good to do. N7 Endangered Research Station. Oh, that was the one. That was one of those. Cool, so it was an N7 mission. Nice. Okay. Cool, I think... Because we scanned everything else, right? We're good with Solvig. Right, with Balor, Aesir, Talava. This is the last one. The Caliston Rift. Right? So we got these 4 planets. And then we've completely scanned and gotten everything from here. Right? I think that's fine. That's good. That's what we wanted. So, we're gonna pick this up in the next episode. We're gonna pick this up here. We're gonna scan the rest of these planets, and then...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I hope it's a thank you. Or something fun. But, okay, so... Gotta go to Tachanka. I was meaning to do it on this one, but then I got caught up talking to everybody, and then we did this, and it was a whole... Started cascading. So, next episode, we're gonna finish scanning these planets, and then we're gonna go do some of all of these loyalty missions, but in certain order. Thane now wants to talk about his... That's fascinating. Okay. So we got his now. So then that makes it everybody. Right? So then that makes it everybody. Cool. Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Alright. We're gonna pick this up in the next one. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I know this one was a lot of planet scanning, a lot of reading, a lot of talking to people. Not a lot of action in this one. But that's coming up because all these loyalty missions, they seem really interesting. Right? We only done 2 of them so far. Mordins and Grunts, and those are really cool. So I imagine the fact that these are all tied to each other crew member personally, they're gonna be at least really interesting to do. More insight into them and everything, especially Jack's and Miranda's. Like, that's gonna be really interesting. And then Tali's, we're gonna go to the fleet, right? Wild. So let me know what you think about all these in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Seriously appreciate it. So see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.